The White Gull was the really nice motel in town. The Brunessis had run it since 1964, and they kept it up, with white trim renewed every few years on the 16 shingled cabins, firewood for the fireplaces, a flower box by every doorstep, good stoves and refrigerators in the kitchenettes. The last few years they were asking $60 a night for the ocean view cabins, and on weekends, in the season, taking reservations only for 2-night occupancy, and still filled up every weekend. Mrs. Brunessi wore dresses, never pants. She was a religious-minded woman, attending Sunday Mass at St. Joseph's up the coast, and various retreats and Catholic women's meetings. Mr. Brunessi would tell people right to their faces that if they wanted to have loud drinking parties or behave immorally, they could go to another motel in another town. They were strict people, the Brunessis. Their son hadn't turned out well. He had raised hell in high school and run off to Portland and become some kind of hippie, and they didn't even know where he lived now. Somebody told Tim Marion at the gas station that he had AIDS and was in San Francisco. But the Brunessis were good neighbors, and the White Gull was a place people in town could be proud of. Then across the Loop Road, up in the spruce and alder woods, was Hannah's hideaway. Most people thought Hannah was a woman it was named for, but people like Mr. Voder could tell you that the man who built it, way back in the Depression years, had been named John Hannah, an eccentric Portlander with lumber money. He had started out building a cabin for himself there in the woods above Klatsand Creek, when there wasn't anything much in town but an old falling-down hotel and the general store and a few houses and summer cabins scattered around between the road and the beach.